Because there has been a little bit of conversation online. Some people are divided. They're throwing out the term love bombing and, oh, do we think Jeremiah was doing some love bombing? And we even saw Huda bring that up on TV. How would you respond to somebody saying that you were love bombing?
In my humble opinion, I think love bombing is like buying a bunch of gifts or doing a bunch of crazy shit like in the beginning, and all I did was just talk. Like I ain't get her no flag. I didn't get her flowers, a car, no
No
jewelry. So
protein, no protein either.
Yeah, I was gonna
yeah,
say
it's
you
like
barely
I
you
didn't get her
barely
water,
handled
but
breakfast.
yeah, I
Breakfast
was
is
getting
the
her
bare
undercooked
minimum.
literally, yeah, I was getting her undercooked pancakes. So I don't know if you can call that love bombing, but in my opinion, no, I was not love bombing. I don't think people know, not to be rude, but like that definition, in my opinion, is like a bunch of gifts, etc., like big events in the beginning of a relationship. So I don't think I did that.
It
Yeah.
does feel like the definition has been like loosely thrown out more and more these days. And
Yeah.
at the beginning of this season, we did hear you talk a little bit about your prior relationship, and you had
Mhm.
talked about, cheating on your past relationship and how you worked on yourself and grown from that. Can you talk
Yeah.
about a little bit of the work that you did that, made you feel like, I'm going to go into Love Island and I'm going to use what I learned and sort of, use it in this situation?
Yeah, 1,000%. It was like a month into my first relationship. I cheated and I like had to look at myself in the mirror and be like, yo, I thought I was this big, amazing guy, great brother, son, whatever. And I was like, how could I make, this mistake? So then I've been in therapy for almost 2 years now. And really the work was just like, first it was like why I made the mistake, and then it's like, all the tools of like self-trust. I think that's why I was so patient in the show because I rather like take an extra day to talk about something than or leave early. So I think that's why like I stayed like not too long, but I was like, okay, let me really try to hear you out and get to know you just so I don't make any like mistakes,
Right.
if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that also came into play with the amount of times you and Huda did try to sit down and work things out? Because I think for America, it's probably factored into a lot of the votes. Was it like, oh my God, it's so they keep talking to each other, but it's so clearly over. Like, was there a part of you saying, you know what, I want to be able to talk this out and get to a neutral place?
No, that's a great question. And for me, it's like I love to critically think. And some of the sleep that we had, I was not able to do that. So I had to take an extra day or two. Like there was times when I'm watching it back, like, bro, get up, run, leave, leave. But in the moment, I'm like, damn, I can't know if I'm not even in the right, but just like, am I seeing things clearly? So that's why it looks like I take an extra day or extra couple conversations because
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I'm seeing it through because I'm tired. Like I just want to make sure, like, oh, am I really in the right or wrong here? Like that's basically what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.